I don't know why I did a spin. Okay, let's try that again. Am I out? Am I out of the frame? Well, time for some redesign. My blind is open. That's why there's so much light coming from over there. I'm sick of this wall right here. This wall, I hate the way that it looks. And I just want to redecorate and redo my vibe. And also I have too many books to fit on my bookcase upstairs, and I don't have my second bookcase out here yet. If you've been watching, you understand. It's been a whole thing, you know? This is where I put my bookcase if I had one. But so my one bookcase is completely full. I bought another bookcase. It's right there. It's full. Here's how full it is. As well as the stack next to it of books that don't fit on my bookshelf. And then a whole bag of precious books that don't have a place yet. As well as a stack of books that are in the process of being rebound. And all of the books that I did rebind that have just been sitting on my kitchen table. Yeah. So my mother and I went on a little trek to IKEA. I love IKEA. It's so dangerous that we spent so much money. We got a few things. One thing that we did get, we got a couple of these crates that need painting, but I think I know how I'm gonna paint them. They're kind of difficult to build, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well when I got out my drill, they were much easier, but with a screwdriver, kind of difficult. I think I'm gonna completely paint them white and then do like a little bit of like light pink over top of the white, but I also want to see what they look like just completely white. They had them displayed like this, where they had a bunch of them like stacked together and then they had books in them, and it was so cute. They were also painted in the store though, and then it was really funny because we were trying to find them afterwards and we couldn't find them. And the reason we couldn't find them was because they only had unpainted ones. But I have 4 of those. I don't fully know where those are gonna go yet, but I got shelves that are gonna like be floating shelves across this wall. So what I need to do while my video is currently rendering, we need to move the lightsabers. We need to take off the lightsaber mounts. We need to take off the peel and stick wallpaper. We need to fill the holes. We need to take measurements, unbox the shelves, hang them, put books on, and that's it. So, not bad. I also have some other things to do around here to help declutter and stuff, because it's kind of a disaster in my room right now. I'm just gonna get started. Here we go, satellite radio.
Wait. What do you like about this girl? I mean, there's like a lot of things. I'd probably start with...
I like the way she smiles. She got me staring for a while. Got me staring for a while. Yeah. Baby, it's our conversation. She's my favorite notification. She knows how to dress for special occasions. She got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love letters. I should tell her now, would I ever? It is what it is, man, whatever. Whatever, yeah, whatever. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Whatever, yeah, whatever. I'm telling you now, it's whatever. She keeps me close. In the friend zone? Yeah, but I don't mind it too much though. Why? If my feelings don't show, say it ain't so, man. You should know that I've been saying no, but maybe you're the one I've been looking for so long.
I just got out the wall hanging pieces, the Gran Holtz, which like hold it up. And they don't come with wall hanging screws. Now what do I do? I might have some, actually I think I do actually have some screws though, so that'll be fine. I was just going to get these out, look at the instructions, but you do literally just screw these to the boards. The boards are, oh yeah, you can see them. And then hang it all up at once, which is nice, I guess. I was going to just get one out to measure it.
So long. She got me thinking life could be better. These songs start to feel like love letters. I should tell her now, would I ever? It is what it is, man, whatever.
I have one shelf built. It is super crooked. I think I need to like loosen the middle. Wait, okay, it's also huge. You see how it's like bowing in the middle? It's like not straight at all. I think I just need to loosen these on one side, the screws, but don't put any holes in the walls. I think. See how it's so crooked? Oh my god. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna find the center of the wall and then mark the height, and then I'll have 3 of these. So I just need to figure out how tall they need to be, which I think I can basically like measure a tall book. So like here's a book of the month book. It's probably like the tallest book. Actually, wait, let me compare it to this Stephen King. They're the same height. So 9.5 inches. I probably want them like 11 inches apart. Does that make sense? Or should I go for a full 12? I guess I can get the first one up and figure out where I want the first one and then go from there. And also, since this spackle isn't quite dry yet, I actually can't tell. The spackle is kind of old, so it's supposed to be pink and then it's supposed to turn white, but it was just kind of a yellow. I thought that the wall was only 63 inches. It is 69 3/4. What's half of that? Someone do quick math, tell me. 34 7/8. So I can just really like mark up the wall because it still needs touch-up paint. So 34 7/8, and I think I want the first shelf around here. Let's see, the bottom of the lightsabers were here, but if I go like here, that gives me like this much space above the light switch. Okay, wait, let me just mark it. Yep, looks good to me. Jesus Christ. So if I go like this, how's that look? I honestly think I need to take this back apart. Let me just take off half of this. I am making a mess. I feel like I just need to get this shelf screwed on and then go from there. So let me just make sure that there's no electrical pipes or anything. A thing happened. I got one side up. I think that the spackle is finally ready for me to sand it.
Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever.
Okay, that was an adventure. I'll show you when I hang up the next side. It was really hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Whatever caught my eye. Whatever, should I cross that line? I'm telling you now, it's whatever. Mixed signals, can't understand what she's been saying.
Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but everywhere that I've painted has a sheen now. The bucket says flat, so fingers crossed that it actually is. Yeah, I'll just let that dry now, I suppose. It is so hot in here. That's all the screws that were working. The outdoor ones were not working, so I have to get more screws tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna fill up this shelf and then I'll probably have to move everything off of it to put up the rest of them. But for now, this will at least get some of the books off of my floor.
But my mind's fickle, don't know what game I've been playing. Whatever, is it okay? Whatever, you feel the same. I'm telling you now, it's whatever.
So I got books on it, put the plant on it, was talking to my dog, screws ripped right out, broke the pot that the plant was in. Okay, well, back to the drawing board, and looks like I need to get some wall anchors. Oh damn, it like dug into the wall over here. Oh, I know why. Only one screw was in a stud. And it was this one over here. It's the only one that didn't rip out. Got more fixing to do. Damn. My poor plant. Well, it's a good thing I've got a vacuum. I think the only book that is looking a little sad is this one that I just thrifted. Of course, the cover got a little bent. Otherwise, they're perfect. And I had 3 of my Throne of Glass books up there too, so I was really worried about this one. This looks so boring. Oh, I also don't have my blind open yet. Welcome to day 2. This was not supposed to be a 2-day endeavor, but here we are. My room looks worse than when I started, so that's chill. I think I'm gonna try to hang that shelf back up. I found these wall anchors in like a drawer upstairs that I know Lexi used in her room before she moved out, because if you didn't know, Lexi lived with me until last November. Yeah, so she had a bunch of bookshelves hung up with these wall anchors, and so I put them in the wall except for that one right there, which was where the biggest like hole was. When it fell, it like indented in the drywall really bad right there, so I had like a gallon of spackle in that last night. And also there's a stud right there, so I don't actually think I need a wall anchor right there. I can use the 2-inch screws right there. Other than that, I'm hoping that these will help hold it better, and I'll just put up the shelf, and I won't put all of my books on it yet. I'll put some books on it, and we'll do like a stress test. Because if those don't hold, then I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to do like more spread out books on the shelves, which is not what I wanted, but that's what's going to have to happen, I think. Yeah, no plants on the shelf until we've stress tested it. Yeah, I'm just gonna start hanging up the shelf. Just gonna like literally get right into it. I also was supposed to charge my camera yesterday, and I didn't, and it's at 7%, and I also only have 25 minutes left. That is great. I love that for me.
Everything else fades away, cause you're here in front of me, losing inhibition. I like the way you listen. I'm lost in your energy, I'm drifting away, and you feel the same. I wanna stay here with you, babe, but I also know it's easy to make mistakes. Yes, I believe in love, but we don't have to fall. You can't have me like a piece of cake. No, it's not that easy, you kinda bake. No, slow down, this is not a race.
I am now out of screws. And also that one is just getting the markers for when I put in the drywall anchors. This feels much sturdier, but I don't really want to tug on it, you know? So, okay, here's how I'm gonna do it so I can get the other ones. I'm gonna take the screws out of this one, I'm gonna take out these screws, take the screws out of this one, get the other board, attach the other side, attach it to the middle piece, attach to the wall, remove that whole shelf, put the wall anchors in, go get more screws. Repeat until finished. I also don't have enough of these wall anchors to do the third shelf. I think I like this placement. I really don't want to adjust the angle of the camera, just the height of it, so please enjoy this weird angle. Anyways, we've been stress testing this shelf for about an hour now. Seems good so far. I'll probably pull those books off, hang the rest of the shelves, because I got metal screws and anchor assortment, as well as wood screw assortment, because the instructions are pretty lame, but it basically tells you to use like flat screws like this, and not like okay, you can see it, like the round head screws like this. So like basically everything that's in this kit is a no-go, but the flat screws in this kit are good. I also got the sheets that I wanted, like the exact color, and I have a blanket upstairs that'll go with this. I originally wanted like a dark blush pink, and then I found this blanket at IKEA, and I was like, ooh, this is really cute. And I was gonna get sheets that were like this color at IKEA, but then they were super like rough, so I didn't get them. But I did get the pink blankets, even though I wanted pink sheets, like a blush pink, but I was like, I probably won't find the exact shade that I want. Proceeds to walk into the sheet aisle of Target, finds the exact shade that I want, and went, well, I've already committed to getting green sheets, so now I have green sheets. I found a set of sheets on Urban Outfitters website that I really liked, but this is more immediate gratification, and I can feel the texture, and I have like a texture thing with sheets, so I also shouldn't be allowed to go to Target. Okay, current plan. I measured from the top of this to the center of the anchor. And it is 9 9/16. Very specific, I know. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use this one as my point to find where the bottom screw needs to go in, and then I will put in the bottom screw, attach it. You'll see, you'll see.
Slow down, this is not a race. I'm falling for you. Just let it ride. Can't have it like a piece of cake. No, no. It's not that easy. You can't slow down, this is not a race. I'm falling for you. Just let it ride. I'm falling for you. Just let it ride. I'm falling for you. I must admit I feel so free, but there's no need to rush this if it's destiny. Games are over, let me be real. I just need to let you know just how I feel.
Okay, that's all 3 shelves. You can't really see the third one. It really is up there. I think I know what I want to put on the second shelf. So I'm probably gonna fill that shelf first, for the most part, with like what I can. The first shelf, I have, you know, faith in it's staying up this time, hopefully. Second shelf, same. Probably most faith in this one than this one. That top shelf, that needs to be the light load shelf, because it has 3 of the anchors that I used on the other ones, and then 3 small ones. I did the bigger anchors on top, and I used bigger bolts on top too. But the bolt that's on top on this side, I don't know how, but this side didn't end up lining up perfectly with the wall anchors. The top is worse than the bottom. That's gonna be our light load shelf. I can probably get like my lightsabers and stuff up there. I just need some like stands. I have a stand for my dark saber, but other than that, the rest of the lightsabers need some stands to go up there. And then I have some like vintage Phantom Menace toys that can go up there too. I can get like a frame. For, like I have a vintage 70s Star Wars comic, and like some vintage He-Man coloring books that I can put in frames up there, and it can be like the light load shelf.
You can't have it like a piece of cake. No, it's not that easy. You can't slow down, this is not a race. I'm falling for you. Just let it ride. You can't have it like a piece of cake. It's not that easy. You can't slow down, this is not a race. I'm falling for you. Just let it ride.
I got too focused on getting my camera my phone time-lapse set up that I forgot to record this. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Bridgerton series that I'm gonna rebind. They could go up here. Yeah, we'll have to decide on if Outlander stays or not. I have a good spot that I can move the Bridgerton books to, but then I'd have to move my ACOTAR books. So I'm also debating if these stay here, because I have a shelf on my other one that could be this. I was gonna turn that into my thriller and horror shelf, but I have to move. It's very complicated right now. And then I'd have to like rearrange this because it has a lot of good ones over there, you know. And then I also want to put my special editions on here somewhere, maybe. So like this probably shouldn't stay there. I'm also worried about it falling. Yeah, I'm gonna take my Throne of Glass books back off, I think.
I'm falling for you. Let it ride. No, 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 no. I'm falling for you. Lines from the fire escape pressed to my legs and paint the time spent the wasted of June. A slow burn back, shaded by my body. I could sink into the
This whole video is about a month old actually, so I'm gonna give you an updated tour of the shelf since it's changed so much. Okay, so don't mind the top shelf. It's truly a mess because I just don't know what to put up there. But starting on the bottom, we have our lovely rainbow shelf. It goes all the way across now. I actually had the special editions down over here for a while, but I filled this up so much recently that I had to move it. And then I have Teddy and Dolores from Westworld. I want to get more cowboy romances and have a cowboy romance shelf, but I still don't have that shelf, so they live here for now. And then I have Crowley and Aziraphale next to Good Omens, and then my Fifth Element pop because there was an Andy Weir book here. I'm currently reading it next to Dune. It's just all very sci-fi-esque. And then I have all but 3 of the Outlander books now, I'm pretty sure. And then all of the Bridgerton books. It really grinds my gears that these are in the wrong order, but I haven't opened them yet. So I'm also gonna rebind these, so whatever. And then special editions. The Game of Thrones shelf is the same, except for I'm missing the 2 that I haven't rebound yet. I got like partially through and then I stopped. I also pulled her down from a different spot. And then the top shelf, that is like a 85% complete Mos Espa Pod Race Star Wars set. My Disney ears. That's like a anniversary sipper from Disneyland. I got some mini Squishmallows, those vintage Phantom Menace toys, and then all of my lightsabers. Or, yeah, I think all of my lightsabers are up there somewhere. That's that. And then I actually showed the rest of my bookcases because I did change them more, so. Okay, this is the one bookcase that I was kind of referring to. It's right in the entry of my room. My dragon shelf has been all updated. I need to get a bigger one now. I'm also about to start Aragon. I have 2 copies of Aragon, actually. Ta-da! Original Throne of Glass, Smaug, and Crescent City. The bottom is like hats, bags, and then that's my Keurig for if I have someone upstairs and I'm working and I can't make coffee. And then I actually put 3 of the crates stacked here, which kind of works. Sometimes I bump it and it like wobbles a lot, but this is my reading journal. And then this is kind of like a semi-immediate TBR. Like these are books that I really want to read. And then same here where like I finished Atlas 6, so I brought down Atlas Complex from, or Atlas, oh my god, Atlas Paradox from my upstairs shelf. And then Daughter of the Pirate King, Daughter of Siren Queen. My dad is reading this, but he left this here, so this is just a safe spot for it. And then it's bookmarks and stuff. And then this one is just kind of started living here. These are all of like the books that I currently am about to rebind, and also like my notation supplies. So, okay, on to the next one. I'm actually going to start at the bottom, oddly enough. So this is like a magazine rack, but it's full of comics. And then these are all of like my, not all, these are all of the comic pops that I have here. As well as a few comics and some drawing notebooks. And then this is another Game of Thrones shelf. That hand fits my hand perfectly. And then this is my thriller / horror shelf. And also like my anime pops, I guess, because I don't really have anywhere else for them to go. And then this is my Star Wars shelf, kind of. So it's like Disneyland popcorn buckets. I have all of the ships that were popcorn buckets or sippers, or like the droids. And then I got the Jabba, and then this is the remote controlled Grogu, and then this is the shoulder one. And then if we just do a quick rotate into the corner, this shelf feels like semi-complete to me. Like I honestly would put like a little something right there. But the Shatter Me series. And then this shelf needs some help because this is just kind of where my junk goes. So yeah, that's it. That's it, I guess. That's your updated shelf tour. So looks like we're done here, which is great because I have 4 more videos to edit. I get to work on the beach next week. Woo! I'm gonna get so sunburned.